Let's get to this mother and daughter from the Chicago area. Their family says they're being held hostage by Hamas in Gaza. We first told you about Judith Raanan and her daughter Natalie last week. You might remember they were visiting a relative in Israel when the attack from Hamas began. Family and friends have been, of course, praying for their safe return, and we're joined once again now by their rabbi, Rabbi Meir Hecht. And Rabbi, it's good to see you again. I think since we last spoke, we now know you've received confirmation that the two of them are actually being held hostage. So what have you been able to learn?
Yeah, so the last time we spoke, we did not have confirmation at that time, but now we confirmed that both Judith and Natalie are hostages. They're in Gaza. That was confirmed by both the Israeli government and the U.S. State Department. So we are continuing to pray and to hope.
So you know they're in Gaza, you know they're alive. Do you know anything else?
I don't know that they're alive, but I hope that they are. But it's certainly not that easy to get information out of Gaza, as you can imagine. Do I know anything else? I know that the family is devastated. I know that our community is in so much pain, shock, and grief. And we are beseeching the entire world to pray and to ask God and to do whatever you can, do an act of goodness and kindness to your friend, share the light and the goodness within the world so that this darkness should end. There's too much pain and suffering, and this savage, murderous activity that was done, the terrorism that was done against Israel and the Jewish nation is just beyond any imaginable pain.
I know you and your congregation there at Evanston, Illinois, not far from Chicago, have been, to your point, praying, holding prayer vigils and the like, doing and hoping for the best. Tell us the story again of what happened to Judith and Natalie. I think the last you heard from them was Friday before the attack, right? Tell us exactly what happened as you understand it.
Sure. So Judith is a member of our congregation. She would come every Sabbath. She was with us for services, for communal gatherings, really just a part of the family and our extended community family. She would come and hold the baby with such glee and joy of life and so much love of life and love of humankind and there to help other people, a kind, generous soul. Her daughter Natalie, like mom, like daughter, same type of kind and giving character. She would love animals, and they're both artists. These are very special people. They went for holiday, for the Jewish holiday season, starting from Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, going all the way through the joyous festival of Sukkot and Simchat Torah, which was in Israel on last the Saturday, the 7th. They were spending the holiday season in Israel by Judith's mom, who celebrated her 85th birthday. It was a really special time. Judith has been talking about this trip for weeks and weeks and weeks, how excited she was to be spending the special season, the holiday season, and her mother's birthday together with her daughter in Israel and to be able to see friends and family. Then we heard the worst. The worst, well, we heard that they're unaccounted for and we couldn't reach them. And a couple days later, it was confirmed for us that they are hostages in Gaza.
Right. So at least you know from that point that, and I know you said you don't know for sure that they're alive or what's happened to them, but at least you, at the very least, had some hope that maybe they are, that maybe they could be saved. I know President Biden, and we talked about this earlier, was there today. You know, these are Americans, and the president trying, he says, to do his best to get Americans back. I mean, you think that trip maybe helps the cause a little bit?
I think it's really important that the president is being so supportive of Israel. It means so much as an American, as a Jew, and I think the world should be proud that America is standing so strong with goodness, with a nation, a civilization. Israel represents a civilized world as opposed to savage, murderous terrorists who came into civilian homes, butchering people, butchering little children and women and men, savage destruction and death.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.